the preparation definitely to get it started. It was the most difficult part of all, because I was trying to achieve something that has never been done before in Malaysia. Because firstly, the size of the budget, the scale of the budget. Firstly, is 10 million ringgit budget. Secondly, there were a few military-related genre of film being released in Malaysia before, but none of them was successful. So people had a lot of doubts. I mean, a lot of people had a lot of doubts on this project, even my investors. And then I've approached many people to convince them to come on board for this project. The most common reviews that the most common feedback that I had was, "You'll never make it. This is way beyond our league. This is a too risky project." And then, nope, you're a Chinese director. You are trying to direct a Malay language film. It will never work. And yeah, things like this. I kept hearing this, when I was in a pre-production stage to try to get things started. But those words actually serve as a motivation to me. As the more I hear about it, the more I'm sure that I want to do it. So yeah, to me that was the toughest part. Before we screened this movie in Malaysia, there were so many people kept telling me that, don't worry, Adrian, this movie is gonna do well. We are very confident that you will achieve a very high in terms of box office collection. But I wasn't sure. Honestly, I wasn't sure. It was until the first weekend that we managed to cross 7.7 million for the first 4 days. That was the time that I started to I started to tell myself, maybe they are right, maybe they are right. So yeah, it wasn't something that we don't expect. It has been the result that we were expecting, but then not until it happens. So yeah, that's my expectation lah, so to say. The response or the comments the response that we receive from the public right now are overwhelming. Seriously, I have people texting me on my social medias. They show the appreciation of the film to me, and then people keep telling me that we really appreciate you make this film, because this film really educates us that we have this kind of special force in our country, and then the sacrifices that they have to make. I mean, it's an eye opener. It's an eye opener for many of them, and then. A lot of people keep telling me that in their halls, after they watch, people clap after watching, and then most of them stayed until end credit finished, then only they leave. I mean, this kind of reception to me is very overwhelming, and then I've never experienced something like this before. Honestly, I've directed quite a few of movies, but this is the first time that I'm having this kind of reception.
Whenever the movie finish, everyone clap. It might just be a small thing, but things like this touches here.
Exactly.
So this is actually, it makes us happy because we make them happy, and if we push aside the word happy, I think it's more towards
satisfaction,
eye opener.
Yeah,
eye opener towards everybody's feeling like, wow, the unsung heroes. We never know them. I'll admit, I do not know at first what's the meaning of Paskal. So when this happened, I think it creates sort of another wave of new Malaysia where everybody plays a big part.
And I think this is the maximum that we can hope to receive from the audience. They pay to watch a film, they clap, they stay for the credit. There's nothing else that I can think of being a filmmaker or an actor or a director. I mean, this is the maximum appreciation that an audience can give us, I believe.
And they come again.
Yes.
Not
they
once,
watch many times.
not twice,
but
four,
5 times. Yes.
And I heard 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Untuk saya rasa macam satu pencapaian saya tak pernah dapat. Satunya sebab saya stuntman. My background is stuntman. So lepas pada saya buat stunt, saya impikan satu filem yang luar daripada biasa kita tengok, sebab saya punya impian nak jadi pelakon sampai ke Hollywood. So saya punya impian. So bila saya buat beberapa filem, saya tak berjaya dan kutipan tak berapa banyak, dan saya harapkan satu filem action yang membuatkan orang tahu yang saya ni stuntman, orang yakin yang saya boleh buat satu cerita tu. Saya tak pernah dapat, dan bila filem ni berjaya, saya rasa macam inilah yang saya usahakan selama ni.
2 years ago, when I first heard of Paskal, I did not know what is Paskal. I mean, many of us, I mean in Malaysian, I believe that most of us, we don't even know what is Paskal because they are very, very low profile, and then they don't claim credits for most of their missions. And when I first heard about Paskal, and after I did some research on them, I did some research on the missions that they successfully carry out, I was very excited, and I felt very proud. And I thought, you know, we should sing their praises, we should let our fellow Malaysians know about their existence, and furthermore, they sacrifice a lot for the nations. So that was my idea, and that was the motivation that I had to make this film. And I believe this motivation of mine and the little notion of mine has been transcended to the public right now, and I can tell that people in Malaysia, they are appreciating it. And then from the messages that I have, from the messages that they send to me in my social media, thank God, I think let alone, I mean, let's not talk about box office success. Let's talk about the notion itself and the idea of transferring this, educate the public about their existence. I think I've done that, and
Yes.
and I made the Navy proud, because a lot of the previous chief navies, the current chief navies, ex-Paskal, veteran Paskal, they all liked it, and then they say they feel very proud after watching this film. And then I think this is my greatest achievement, and is way beyond box office collection.
Yes.